what unity means to me.
What unity means to me.
What does unity mean to me?
What unity means to me.
What unity means to me.
Hey, my name is Andre, and I'm one of the leaders with Flash Love. And what unity means to me is being able to unite with a person, with a group of people, and really empower them by sharing resources, ideas, and collaborating about things that we can do together. And that has really made a big change in my heart, and I've noticed anyone who I have come in contact with in the last 3.5 years of my ministry experience has really been that. People can be standing by and not knowing what to do with themselves, with where they're at in life, and you simply just come in, hear them out, and give them a chance to be a part of something. And you watch them light up, you watch them get excited about something that they were doing with you, and then at some point or other they tear off, and then they go on to building something great that has been implanted on their hearts.
My name is Victor. I'm with UFK Ministries. It's a young adults outreach program. And what unity means to me is, first I want to say that it's not just going to church and coming together, but it's actually being a church. First thing, being united is being united with the mind of Christ and having the mind of Christ, like Apostle Paul says, and actually being the church, being the church out there doing God's work outside of the church, you know. And so unity to me is all of us coming together, saying we're dropping our differences, we're exalting the cross, and we are after God's people, to go and seek which that are lost, and being just the hands and feet of Jesus here on earth. I believe that's what the church looks like, and I believe that is rapidly changing, where we're going to see so much more people going out and being the church rather than just attending the church and doing a check mark for 2 hours a week or whatever the case may be. So unity to me is actually being a full-time, not a part-time. We have a full-time God. We need to be full-time Christians. That's being the church full-time, always praying for a mission, always seeing, and that happening on a big scale. Not just one person, not just one church. I'm talking about everybody picking up their cross and feeling the weight of the sin that's conquered in the world. So unity to me is being a church, not just going to church and coming together, all of us dropping our differences, lifting up the name of the Lord, lifting up the cross, and being the body.
My name is Derek Thompson. I'm the director of Hands of Favor. We're a haircut ministry outreach organization. What does unity mean to me? Unity means to me, it's one thing, but it can be a lot of things. Unity to me means one, means being joined together. Unity, but I believe also, in my opinion, you can't have Christ-like unity the way that Christ wants it unless we have love. That's very important to me. That's very important to us in our ministry. Love in action is our vision statement, and by demonstrating love to people, I think love is a magnet that creates unity, in other words, if that makes sense. It makes a lot of sense to me in my mind and in my heart, and that's why I am so fond of this particular organization, you know, that we're here to celebrate this evening, because it's about joining together. That's the word that keeps coming to mind too. It's about joining together. I don't want to say unifying, because we're talking about unity, but joining together, becoming one for a specific purpose. And that specific purpose is a purpose of serving God and glorifying God. That's, if you can call that a nutshell, that's what unity is to me in a nutshell.
My name is Lorraine Calloway, and the last 5 years I've worked with the homeless, and I do devotions at Gates of Grace, which is a women's home for transition. So they either recovery or prison, and they can stay at this house for a couple of years to get their feet going in the right direction. And what unity means to me is that there's no walls. We've got one mind. We're one church with one goal, and that is to glorify God. It doesn't matter what the different ministries are that are around us, but that we're one and we do it for the same reason, and the bottom line, for God to get the glory.
So what unity means to me, well, if Christ says, you know, like, I came to the broken, I came to the hurting, unity to me means everybody who's called by His name to get together and actually do His will. It's really pretty simple. But we do this all just for the love of Christ. We don't do it for ourselves. We don't do it for our glory, because our glory fades away and dies. We only do it for His glory, because His glory, He said He will not share with anybody else. So what unity means to me is just recognizing that God is one, that God is our Father, and all of His children, we can worship Him together. We can love Him together and show His love to everybody else. So that's basically it.